Hello buddies, and welcome back to this masterclass for the beginner in HTML. And guys, I'm so happy to see you back watching this video, learning from the wolf himself. So you're very much welcome. In today's class we are going to learn about HTML quotation and the citations elements. So without much ado, let's get started. Okay, welcome back. So I'll start off by creating a file here in text editor. So let me just use whatever I have here. So I'm just creating everything in the body and just leave the body empty, just like that. And then we should remove the styles, or should I just delete everything inside? Okay, so I should change this title to be HTML okay, this should be quotation and citation elements. Okay, so in the class of today, guys, we are going to learn about or we will just go through the block quotes elements, the Q elements, the abbreviation elements, the address, the site, and maybe one more, and then we will be done of today's class. So okay, I'll just do one example here where I will use a block quote for quotations element to define a section that is quoted from, let's say, another source. So obvious, we use the block quote to quote something that has been quoted from some, let's say, writers or inventor or something we quote from other people. So usually the browser indents that quote to show that it's been quoted. So that's what normally the browser does. So you know what, let me just do it. So I will create a p tag here, p elements. I don't know why I normally say p tag. Maybe I should learn, the difference between a tag and an element. Yeah, those two. Anyway, so p, but I was in the that's not one. Anyway, okay, p, I'm just going to say that here is the quote. Here is the quote from, let's say, the wolf. Here's the quote from wolf. Let's say I have a website that is called wolf website, right? So if I need to do that, look at this. So I'll just come down and then create that block quote that is being quoted from the wolf website. So I'll just say, oh, do I have any quote anyway? So let me just do this block quote just like that. Okay, now in this block quote, so let me just put the site. Let's say site, which is a link. So let's say it's www dot say e, right? Something like that. So let's say I have a website that is called like this. So I will put my quote in here, and I'll just say that, let me just say something. Should I say? So let me say for Let's say I have this. Okay, so I have this something from my website, and then if I run this, you will see that the browser will ident it. So let's just save this and open in a browser. Oh, did I? There, you see. So here's the code from the WOF. So you can see I have something here. It's been indented from the margin on the left side. There's a space here. Okay, that is it. So another thing here that we want to do, let's see how we can use the Q element for short quotations. So the HTML Q element tag defines a short quotation. So normally the browser insert a quotation mark around the quotation. So to do that again, let me just have my P tag here. Let me just go back. P element. Okay, let me just come back here and let me just change something here and say browsers usually insert quotation. I'm not really good in typing and I kind of hate it, but not that much. Like I don't have to use the really word there. Like I hate it, like seriously. No, this is really bad. Element, and then I put a full stop there. Whatever there is a problem, just don't worry about that because this is not what we really do. So let me remove this block quote. So hope you have understood this block quote, what we do with that element. So let me share for another P here. P tag. Yeah, it's T there. So and when that's very really true. So P tag element. So what will I do here? Let me just remove this style. Why is the style in here? Did I put you? No, I selected you by mistake. So I'll just say take card company goal is to okay. Now I can put that Q there. Q, where are you? There for short quotation. So to put a quotation there, I can say build a future where like that. So let me just run and see whether there is a quote within this my build the future where young generations the majority. Let's save this. Let's find out whether our queue is working, and I haven't closed it, so I should close it here. Quotation queue there. Do that. Did you do that? Do that. Okay, save this. Again, let me just open your browser. Let me refresh this. There. Ooh, there you can see there is a quote over here on build the future, and the quote is closed. I should have placed a full stop there so that to make perfect grammar. That's what they say. To me, well, we are done with that. So again, that is how we do the quote thing using HTML. Again, let's find the HTML abbreviation for abbreviations. Abbrev for abbreviation. So the HTML abbrev tag define abbreviation or an acronym like HTML, CSS, Mr., Dr., ASAP, ATM, something like that. There's abbreviation. So marking abbreviation can give a useful information to browsers. So we can mark those abbreviations there so that the browser can understand a little here, a little there. So it can also help for translation systems and search engines, something like that can help. So here's the tip: you can use the global title attribute to show the description for the abbreviation or an acronym when you mouse over the element. So once you mouse the element there is a pop-up there to give you what is the meaning for that abbreviation. So to do this, we say that we don't talk like we want to, but let's do it. So let me just remove this here, and now I should again create a p tag. This is abbreviation here, but for now let's do a p tag, and in this p tag I just wanna say, okay, then now I should put the abbreviation, use that abbreviation there, up, just like that, abbreviation. I can now give a title, tag there. So I can say, it's there by the way, the World Organization. Nowadays, okay, I can say World Organization you can give an acronym of WHO, right? So the abbreviation, look at this, it's really creative here, how we can use this. And then this is WHO, it's called WHO, right? So and then I abbreviate it now, so do your abbreviation there. So to close that abbreviation there we go. Then I can say, now I can continue from this and say was founded in, I don't know, maybe in 1940s. I'm not sure, I was never a good historian at all. So add another one, do like this again, create a p tag, and then I should maybe I should try to explain what this is going to do, like that. So delete this p. Yeah, so in this one I can try to say that just like that. And now if you can do this, if I can save this, if I save this and then open in a browser, so you can see this over here, the WHO was found in 1994. So look at this, when you have on it, let me just hit it again, yeah, there. So when you have on it, you can see World Health Organization here. So that's how we can use abbreviation just to shorten the words here and there, right? So let's again do the address element for contact information. So address is normally used for address informations. So the HTML address tag defines the contact information for the author or the owner of the document or an article. So the contact information can be an email address, URL, the physical address, or the phone number, social media handle, etc. So the text in the address element usually renders in italic, so it gives us in italic format, and the browser will always add an line break before and after the address elements. So let's do this and find out how it look like, right? This class is almost over. So let's do it. Okay, I'll just minimize this. So I'll just create let me just move this. So hope you have understood about the abbreviation tag. So let's do the address tag. So I'll just put this in here and I call it address. I think it should start popping up. Oh, good problem. Address, there you go. So there we have our address. So we can say that return is it? Whoa, that is really bad. So return by wolf. Okay, then I can put a line break here. BR, and then I can now enter again another one and say visit us at, and again I should put a line break there, and again should I change this to capital? Yeah, and again I should write let's say example. Okay, I can say maybe something like that. And again, line break there. Again, I should say, let me see the already termed haze box. Say if the box number is doing fine, whatever. You can say 455. You can say maybe Disneyland, right? Disneyland. And the line, okay. And maybe I can say Kenya, right? You know, in Kenya we have a Disneyland, and that Disneyland, it comes from me. So let's save this, and let's open it. So you can see, wow, it's looking really good. So once the address is done like that, okay, look at the way they look like this. Really, it looks really good, like an address, right? So that's all about the address tags. I just know what happened. Okay, so about the address. Again, let's do this one last. So the site, right? So the site tag is for work title. So the HTML site tag defines the title of let's say a creative work, each, let's say a book, a poem, a song, a movie, a painting, a sculpture, a modeling, coding classes, you see. So one thing that you need to note is that a person name is not the title of a work. right? So the text in the cite element usually renders in italics. That's what you should know, like this the address here. So let's do one here. Let's move this, or should we just add it down here instead of just creating another one? So I should have p tag here, and then this the p. I should put the site now here. The site. Okay, again, site. Something like this. This call. So in this site, I can say, what should I say? That I can say in this, I can screen, then I can get out of the site, and then I can say bye. Right. Then maybe if we stop there, maybe I can unlimited. So if I save this and reload this, so you can see here the screen by the woven method in 2020. So that's how we can use the site. Yeah, again, let's do the last one, the BDO for bidirectional override. So the BDO stands for the bidirectional override, and HTML BDO tag is used to override the current text direction. For example, if you have something like this, then again move this site again, and hope you okay, we have this now here. Again. Okay, so I will do this PD B O, then directory. I can say T1. I should close it first, and then in here, directory, I can say this text be written from right to left. Okay, so right to left, that's what I meant here. You see, so this is bidirectional override. And boom, this text will be written from right to left, from override. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining the class of today, and this comes to an end for today. So see you in the next lesson. It's your guy once again, the Wolf.